My name is Pundarik Ranchhod. I'm co-founder of ARQINO Digital, a West London design company. We help organizations improve their customer experience, working with companies like Wunderman, part of the WPP group, IBM, Avnet, and recently we've done a project for a Swedish company called eBuilder out of Stockholm. Previously, I co-founded 7irene, a software consultancy company, which we sold to an American company in 2007. The first company we funded through money raised with an angel investor. I still remember getting £15,000, which we used for a set of computers for delivering a project for the Dixon Stores Group. When we were asking around for money, there were lots of no's. For the first company, we went to quite a few banks, friends and family, other private investors, and then we found the angel investor. For ARQINO, we've recently got a private investor and we've given up a stake in the company. The difference this time around is he's an active investor in the business. Yes, quite a few times. Really thought we'd have to throw in the towel with 7irene once. We couldn't make payroll for a few months, but eventually we kept the team going because of their share options. People were motivated, and the invoices that we chased came in, so we rescued the situation. For ARQINO Digital, we've been to a few banks. We've spoken to other investors. Fortunately, we managed to find a private investor now, and we are looking for the next round of funding. There was certainly a key milestone for us. Looking back at 7irene, we realized that we had to focus. We were stretched quite thin as a team, being skilled up in technologies from 3 different vendors. In the end, we chose to focus exclusively on IBM. We became deep specialists on the WebSphere fintech platform and became the go-to guys and girls for IBM UK. We really realized that things were going to be okay when we had a good buffer of £200,000 in the bank for the previous company. We're slowly getting to that for ARQINO Digital. We're slowly building up a cash reserve. The advice I'd give to a startup looking for finance today is to build up a revenue stream yourself, prove at least some elements of your business model before going to ask investors for money. If investors can see that you're actually generating money yourself, they'll be a lot more willing to part with their cash. My advice for scaling up finance is to go where the smart money is. Be willing to give up equity and look at VCs for their experience. The best advice I ever got was to stop focusing on consultancy and instead focus on product as a way to capture our unique IP. And under ARQINO Digital, we're taking that a step further and focusing very deeply on digital products. Regarding sources of information for finance options, back in 2000, really not much information available. We went to our bank, traditional high street bank, to get some advice. Today, quite different. There's quite a lot of alternative financing models out there, from crowdfunding sources to startup accelerators which provide funding. And something like the Business Finance Guide really lays out all these different options, provides quite a lot of comprehensive information. So for any business looking to understand sources of funding, it's a really comprehensive guide.